More than 5 decades have passed since The Dirty Dozen, 1967, stormed onto the big screen, cementing its place as one of the most iconic war films of all time. The film's unforgettable cast, portraying a ragtag team of misfit soldiers on a deadly mission, left a lasting mark on cinema history. But what became of these stars after their time in the barracks? Some rose to Hollywood stardom, while others followed different paths, or have since passed away. Join us as we take a look at The Dirty Dozen cast, then and now, exploring their careers, lives, and legacies. Lee Marvin, born on February 19, 1924, in New York City, USA. He portrayed Major John Reisman in The Dirty Dozen, 1967, at the age of 43. Reisman is a tough, no-nonsense military officer assigned to lead a group of convicted criminals on a dangerous mission behind enemy lines. His leadership and unconventional methods make him a compelling and memorable character. Before his acting career, Marvin served in the U.S. Marine Corps during World War II, which influenced his many military roles. He had a successful Hollywood career, winning an Academy Award for Cat Ballou, 1965. Lee Marvin passed away on August 29, 1987, at the age of 63 due to a heart attack.
Look, you little bastard, either you march, or I'll beat your brains out. Understand?
The old lady was good enough to call the game warden, and then Sarah went out and got these. And there was another cub who was killed by the dogs, but the guy was good enough to call somebody that knew how to...
Ernest Borgnine, born on January 24, 1917, in Hamden, Connecticut, USA. He played General Worden in The Dirty Dozen, 1967, at the age of 50. General Worden is a high-ranking officer who oversees the mission, providing Reisman with both guidance and challenges. Borgnine was known for his versatility, starring in films such as Marty, for which he won an Academy Award in 1955, Escape from New York, and The Wild Bunch. He also had a successful television career, most notably in McHale's Navy. Ernest Borgnine passed away on July 8, 2012, at the age of 95 due to kidney failure.
Disciplinary action should be taken against you personally as a matter for General Worden here. I take it you don't deny your responsibility for the fact that on the night of April 14, 15...
You know what I mean? And I'm going, whoa. And the kids... Evidently, I was playing a bad guy, you know? And the kids did...
Jim Brown, born on February 17, 1936, in St. Simons Island, Georgia, USA. He portrayed Robert T. Jefferson in The Dirty Dozen, 1967, at the age of 31. Jefferson is a courageous and skilled soldier, selected for the mission despite racial prejudices of the time. Brown was already a legendary football player before turning to acting, having been one of the greatest running backs in NFL history with the Cleveland Browns. After The Dirty Dozen, he starred in numerous action films, including 100 Rifles and Slaughter. Jim Brown passed away on May 18, 2023, at the age of 87 due to natural causes.
Hurt down there. Hurry it up! Hurry it up! Here's our permission to cross all lines and roadblocks.
Very cute idea, Captain, but it won't work. Get out.
But it's not again.
Ross says, good evening, Mr. Brown. Come on in. The gates swing open. You go in, park your car. Girls everywhere. You might see Hef over there.
Charles Bronson, born on November 3, 1921, in Ehrenfeld, Pennsylvania, USA. He portrayed Joseph T. Vladislaw in The Dirty Dozen, 1967, at the age of 46. Vladislaw is a tough and resourceful convict, recruited for the mission, using his skills as a former soldier to great effect. Bronson was renowned for his roles in action and Western films, including Once Upon a Time in the West, Death Wish, and The Magnificent Seven. His rugged persona and quiet intensity made him a cinematic icon. Charles Bronson passed away on August 30, 2003, at the age of 81, due to pneumonia and complications from Alzheimer's disease.
6256 Battery B, 526 Field Artillery, sir.
Where are your orders?
Right, you, sir. From Captain Thornhill, sir.
You, Charlie?
It's hard for me to answer that question because I didn't even, some of them I hadn't even seen for the first time yet.
I remember things like...
Therefore, you know, I'm not going to...
George Kennedy, born on February 18, 1925, in New York City, USA. He portrayed Major Max Armbruster in The Dirty Dozen, 1967, at the age of 42. Armbruster is a strict yet competent officer overseeing the mission's planning and execution. Kennedy was known for his tough, authoritative roles in films such as A Cool Hand Luke, for which he won an Academy Award, the Airport series, and the Naked Gun comedies. His versatility allowed him to shine in both serious dramas and lighthearted comedies. George Kennedy passed away on February 28, 2016, at the age of 91 due to heart disease.
0845. They'd better be coming fast then. The enemy is going to lay a live barrage on that bridge at 0850. Didn't you know that?
Yes, sir, I knew that. That's the one direction.
Or either Houston or one of those two places. TV convention. Okay, you ready? You ready? All right, Mr. Kennedy, here's a tough one for you right off the bat.
Telly Savalas, born on January 21st, 1922, in Garden City, New York, USA. He played Archer J. Maggot in The Dirty Dozen, 1967, at the age of 45. Maggot is a deeply unstable and fanatical convict, making him one of the most dangerous members of the mission. Savalas was best known for his role as the bald, lollipop-chewing detective Kojak, and appeared in films like On Her Majesty's Secret Service and Capricorn 1. His distinctive voice and tough guy persona made him an icon of the 1970s. Telly Savalas passed away on January 22, 1994, at the age of 72 due to complications from bladder cancer and prostate cancer.
And kill every officer in sight.
Ours or theirs?
Well, let's start off with that.
Memorable times even before Kojak. He was a dear guy, George.
We want to talk a little bit about you coming back with your new movie, Kojak, coming back as a movie in just a few minutes. But
Donald Sutherland, born on July 17, 1935, in St. John, New Brunswick, Canada. He portrayed Vernon Pinkley in The Dirty Dozen, 1967, at 32 years old. Known for his mischievous charm, Pinkley provided comic relief while proving his value in the mission. Sutherland went on to a prolific career, starring in films like MASH, Clute, Ordinary People, and the Hunger Games series. With his distinctive voice and commanding presence, he became one of Hollywood's most respected actors. He passed away on June 20th, 2024, at 88, leaving behind a legacy of excellence in cinema.
To explain to you why we weren't casting you. And they said, no. I mean, we have to. The reason why we're not casting you is because we've always...
Clint Walker, born on May 30th, 1927, in Hartford, Illinois, USA. He played Samson Posey in The Dirty Dozen, 1967, at the age of 40. Posey is a giant yet gentle convict with immense strength, reluctant to kill but fiercely loyal to his team. Walker was best known for starring in the hit TV Western Cheyenne and appeared in films like The Night of the Grizzly and The Ten Commandments. His deep voice and towering physique made him a natural for westerns and action roles. Clint Walker passed away on May 21st, 2018, at the age of 90 due to congestive heart failure.
Come on, get going.
Hey, ain't those the jokers that roughed you up in the latrine?
Come on. Hey, come on, pick it up, old thing.
I would teach how to put up the sheetrock, which I did, and I made enough money there that I finally decided.
John Cassavetes, born on December 9th, 1929, in New York City, USA. He played Victor R. Franco in The Dirty Dozen, 1967, at the age of 37. Franco is a rebellious, wisecracking convict who becomes a key part of the mission. Cassavetes was not only a talented actor, but also a pioneering independent filmmaker, directing films like A Woman Under the Influence and Shadows. His work had a profound impact on American cinema. John Cassavetes passed away on February 3, 1989, at the age of 59 due to cirrhosis of the liver.
What's that Franco trying to do, kill us? He must be going 120.
Man, he's gonna squash us in this sardine can.
You want to be there by 09:30, don't you? Yeah.
Pull him back to settle for a nice movie. You know?
And you think, I don't want to see something different. I don't want to see something different. I don't want to. I hate it. I hate it. I want it in my form.
Robert Ryan, born on November 11th, 1909, in Chicago, Illinois, USA. He portrayed Colonel Everett Dasher Breed in The Dirty Dozen, 1967, at the age of 58. Breed is a strict and arrogant officer who disapproves of Major Reisman's unconventional methods. Ryan was known for his commanding screen presence and frequently played tough, authoritative characters in films like The Wild Bunch, The Professionals, and Crossfire. Off-screen, he was an advocate for civil rights. Robert Ryan passed away on July 11, 1973, at the age of 63 due to lung cancer.
All right. Gentlemen, let's understand each other. And I wish to God I was with them. The next time you make a mistake, I'm going to ride off and let you die.
I've always thought that Bob...
Trini Lopez, born on May 15, 1937, in Dallas, Texas, USA. He played Pedro Jimenez in The Dirty Dozen, 1967, at the age of 30. Jimenez is one of the recruits in the mission, but meets an unfortunate fate during training. Lopez was also a successful singer and guitarist, known for hits like If I Had a Hammer and Lemon Tree. His music career was his main focus, and he eventually left The Dirty Dozen to continue performing. Trini Lopez passed away on August 11, 2020, at the age of 83 due to complications from COVID-19.
¿Fue escudos, Don Francisco?
We're even.
Bueno. Muchas gracias, Don Francisco. Adiós.
In my area where I live, it's great. It's always nice and quiet all night and all morning and all afternoon. I remember you telling me as a
Richard Jaeckel, born on October 10, 1926, in Long Beach, New York, USA. He portrayed Sergeant Bowron in The Dirty Dozen, 1967, at the age of 41. Bowron is a loyal and disciplined soldier who assists Major Reisman in overseeing the team. Jaeckel had a long and steady career in Hollywood, often playing supporting roles in war and Western films such as Sands of Iwo Jima and Pat Garrett and Billy the Kid. Richard Jaeckel passed away on June 14, 1997, at the age of 70 due to melanoma.
You see, the first thing one learns in prison, everybody is innocent. Matter of fact, this one, he doesn't say too much about that one way or another. He's only disturbed because we don't allow...
Ralph Meeker, born on November 21, 1920, in Minneapolis, Minnesota, USA. He portrayed Captain Stuart Kinder in The Dirty Dozen, 1967, at the age of 47. Kinder is a military psychologist responsible for evaluating and training the convicts for the mission. Meeker was best known for his role as Private Detective Mike Hammer in Kiss Me Deadly, 1955, along with performances in Paths of Glory and numerous TV appearances. Ralph Meeker passed away on August 5, 1988, at the age of 67 due to a heart attack, following a battle with dementia.
Well, if women are your special province, why do you hate Major Reisman so much? There are 11 evil men out there.
Who is your favorite character from The Dirty Dozen? How do you feel knowing that some cast members are no longer with us? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoy this type of content, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated. We appreciate your support and are glad to have you as part of our community.